So today is a very special day. I'm really stoked to be able to try out this tire called the Cloud that Craft and Ride's putting out. They were really nice enough and generous to send me one to try out, and so I'm pretty stoked to put it on. And at the same time, I'm actually going to be putting my WTFs on. So yeah, it's going to be a whole different build. I'm really excited. And I'm house sitting today, so I got some pups to kind of hang out with me while I do this process. Alrighty, I'm liking the shape. I feel like it's gonna be nice, because what I'm looking for is a tire that's nice and stable for tricks, but also has nice sidewalls to carve on, so you can both carve really well, do tricks with stability, and then actually hit the trails. So I'm hoping this, provides the best of both worlds. Feels kind of thin. Definitely gonna have to throw some Dillos in there. Alright, so I should have everything I need right here. Got my automatic hand drill. Yeah, screwdriver for the little guys. Got the larger tool for the hubs. Got my fender deletes, got my used WTFs. Thank you, Jeff, for giving me your prototypes because there was none available. You're a badass. Planks for breaking the bead. And I'm gonna start with just taking the main base pieces off the one wheel while I watch a little Seinfeld. Yeah, a lot of people tend to be afraid to change anything out themselves, but I've always been like a DIY guy, other than when it comes to like trying to fix a BMS or like controller or something. Mostly, if you're not touching and cracking anything open, you should be pretty good to go, other than like breaking tabs on the connectors. But yeah, this portion I'm basically trying to like line up these holes, as you can see, and then just kind of dropping them in, but this one's taking a little bit. And generally, changing the tire, you don't obviously need to do all this. I just wanted to change the rails as well. One thing is, make sure before, there's Ike over there, camera. All right, I'm ready to break the bead. Break the bead basically is, come on. It's hard to explain, but breaking the bead basically breaks the seal. And yeah, and so what you do is, make sure you have two planks kind of going across like this, and then place the tire right in between with the wires going right in between so the wires don't get all smushed up. And then you're gonna take the plank and you're gonna put it just on the edge of the tire, just on the rubber part, so that when you smack it down with your foot, it's just gonna pop that seal. And then generally some slime will throw it around, so I try to cover it a little bit. That should be good enough. You can see works pretty well right there. And now we're gonna do the other side. There we go. All right, so I just realized after breaking the bead, I didn't have my tire lever, which is gonna pull the tire over off the hub. It's kind of hard to do a tire change when you go from your house to another person's house and make sure to bring all the tools and whatnot. So we're just gonna kick it off from my house tomorrow. Right now, I gotta take the lifesavers off. I haven't done this yet, so I don't know how hard it's gonna be. Yeah, not bad at all. So they're harder to get on than they are to take off. But these keep your rims from getting destroyed. Like you can see, I got some nicks on them. But with these lifesavers, Full Life sells them. It kind of totally protects it from all that, which is nice. Obviously, that's why I did it. You wanna squeeze like this and find where the bead is, and then pop it over that. Like that. Squeeze it together and then pull it down over. There we go. And here's the tire. You see the little painted side right there? I'm gonna throw that down. Throw the side of the hub in here with the wire side up, and then just kind of twist and push. And boom. All right, now flip it over. Just careful with the wires. And basically you're just pressing down. So you're gonna press down and then kind of fold it over. But this is really, really difficult to do. I can never usually get it first try. There we go, perfect. I'm no expert on this. Definitely go to the Float Labs YouTube for their tire change video, but I figured I'd take you along. What I know is like you throw some kind of like lube or like soap or something to help the bead pop. little mini air compressor. It's probably not gonna work, but you can try. Usually I'll blow it, or I'll set it to 80 and just see when it'll pop. 60. Every time that happens, that last pop is so loud, it's so terrifying. Or remove the valve stem again. And then throw your Dillos in there. Military grade tire sealant. Throw like half a bottle in there. It's usually pretty good. Throw that Velcem back in there. Pump it up. Throw that bad boy on, we're good to go. Right, I made a real nice doozy. Can you figure it out? I forgot my tire savers. So I'm gonna leave them off for now, and then once I get to the point where I'm gonna do bigger drops, I'm gonna do 180s, do whatever actually causes to bend and chip the rim, I'll just take the tire off, put the life savers back on. The worst show I ever did. We always have you don't want to do with the... Here's what you wanna, feelings they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it, now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up yet on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. It's easy, yeah. Falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy, oh no, but I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know, feelings that... Alright, so I rode for about 15 minutes or so. It's been a ton of fun, and I'm ready to see if I can do a few tricks. My body is kind of beat up still, my shoulder's not ready to do really anything, so let's see if I can do a few simple things. One thing I noticed is it's a bit of a different ride when you change rails and the tire, especially because there's no tilt kit yet, so I'm riding in custom, I'm used to Mission. But the tire feels amazing, it's very cushy, it's very bonky, so what I'm noticing is landing on it is a little squishier, so it's not as stable as I expected, but the bonks are insane. Like, I'm bonking super high without even trying it.
Anything I do it. Ain't nothing to it, just do it. Chest cause I influence. Bank on flow, yeah, fluids. I go dumb, go stupid. But the whole house still roofless. Why you talking bad about me?
Yeah, so all in all, this board is super, super buttery. Super stoked about it. And the whole setup, I love the WTFs as well. I rode them a lot at Float Life Fest, so I knew I was gonna enjoy them, but I didn't really get to just chill with them for a while, you know. And the same thing with the tire. I would say the tire feels like a mix between the Extra Rad and the Whisper. To me, it's super nice, floaty and carvy, as well as stable. Yeah, and so it's got the best of both worlds for me. And from what I hear, it can do trails, so pretty stoked about that. And then so you throw it on a WTF board and you're set. So pretty pumped. I got to spend a few more weeks healing. I can tell after today. Today was kind of a stress test, and still got a ways to go. And with that, thanks for watching. See you next time.